Okay, so in this video, we need to simplify these log functions that we have there. So we need to break them down into simpler logs there. So now, here, we're going to apply the rule of indices. So we have a rule that states that if you have the square root of a over the square root over b here, this is the same as the square root of a over the square root of b here. So now, meaning that here we're going to have log the base 2 of open brackets the square root of x the power 3 divided by the square root of x plus 1 like this here. Now remember, for logs, if you have, let's say, log to the base a of a over b, this will simply give us log to the base a of a plus or minus here, so we're supposed to have a minus there, okay, minus log to the base a of b like this here. So it's the same property that we're going to apply here. So meaning that there we have log the base 2 the square root of x cubed minus log the base 2 of square root of x plus 1 like this here. Okay, so then we know that the square root of a number a is the same as a to the power half like this here. So we're going to change this root that we have here in terms of a power, so mean that you are going to have log the base 2 of x to the power 3 the power half like this here, minus here we have log the base 2 of open brackets x plus 1 the power half like this here. Then another property for indices is that if you have a to the power n to the power m like this here, we use the power of a power rule. So this simply means that we're going to have a is equal to n, a to the power n times m like this here. We use this property here on what we have this here. So meaning that here we're going to have log the base 2 of x to the power, if you multiply 3 by half, we're going to get 3 over 2 here. Then this side minus we have log to the base 2 of x plus 1 like this here. Then another property for logs, if you have, so we have a half there, sorry. So if you have log like this is the same as n log the base a of a like this here. So meaning that we apply this property on the next step here. So then here we have that 3 over 2 log to the base 2 of x minus, we check this side, we drop the power that we have, which is 1 over 2 log the base 2 of x plus 1 like this here. So once we do this, we've simplified this log function into simpler forms of logs like this here. Okay, let's look at b here. Okay, so for b here, we have that log open brackets the square root of x open brackets x plus 3 the power 6 like this here. So like we mentioned earlier on, the square root of something is just the same number raised to the power half. So meaning that here we're going to have log open brackets everything that we have here x, then we have x plus 3 the power 6 like this, then the power half like this here. So okay, let me just get rid of that bracket that we have inside. Okay, then it can be written like this here. So now Another property for indices is that if you have a b here, so let's say b is to the power n, and we have m here. So this is the same as a to the power m multiplied by b to the power m times n, like this here. So we apply the same thing on this function that we have here. So we have log open brackets x to the power half open brackets x plus 3 the power 6 multiplied by half, like this. So then here we have log open brackets x to the power half x plus 3. So 6 by half, we're just going to get 3 here, so meaning that the power 3, like this. Okay. Now the next step is we just need to apply the properties of logs now here. If two functions are being multiplied inside the log function, then it's log of the first function plus log of the second function here. So meaning that here we're going to have log of x the power half plus log of x plus 3 to the power 3, like this. Then we utilize another property for logs where we just need to drop the powers now here. So meaning that here we're going to have the final thing is going to be half log of x plus 3 log of x plus 3. Okay, so this is how we break down b there. Let's go to c here. Okay, so for c there we have log to the base 3 open brackets. So let me just scroll up a bit to check the question the way it is. Okay, so we have 3 divided by 5 the cube root of x, like this here. So here, breaking this one down here, we're simply going to say log 3 the base 3 minus log open brackets 5 the cube root of x, like this here. So now this 5 is being multiplied by the cube root of x, and the cube root of x is just the same as x to the power 1 over 3 here. So meaning that here we have log 3 to the base 3 minus log 5 x to the power 1 over 3, like this here. So then 5 and x are being multiplied there, so meaning that we need to isolate them as well. Then log 3 to the base 3 will just give us 1 here, so meaning that here we're going to have 1 minus log 5 to the base 3 plus, so since these are being multiplied here, so here is going to be plus log the base 3 of x to the power 1 over 3, like this. So here we apply another property for logs where we need to drop this power here. So we have 1 minus open brackets, we have log 5 the base 3 plus 1 over 3 log x to the base 3, like this. So the final step, we can just distribute this negative across here. So then we're going to have 1 minus log 5 to the base 3 minus 1 over 3 log x the base 3, like this here. So this is the solution for C there. Okay, thank you.